Chat, how we doing tonight? Leagues Cup is back. We have the Chicago Fire versus Monterrey in the quarterfinals of Leagues Cup. It's been, 2 weeks since they played their last match, both of these teams. Quarterfinals is here. Tournament is what it is, but I mean, there are CONCACAF Champions Cup spots available on the line this game, so we'll just see what happens. We'll see what happens in this this match. I mean, this is going to be a tough game for the Chicago Fire, as good as they've been this season, and especially they've been pretty decent since Hugo Cuypers left and Robert Lewandowski's replaced him. But we'll see tonight what they're able to do against Monterrey and Hugo Cuypers' new club. But before we get into this, guys, don't forget that MLS Moves is presented by FanDuel. Please make sure you guys hit the like button down below. If you haven't already, 60 people in the chat already with us. Also, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We are 570 subs away from 15,000. We're trying to hit it in a week. We'll see if we do, but I know we're going to hit it soon regardless. But make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel if you haven't already, and hit that little bell notification so you never miss any of our videos. And trust me, there's plenty of stuff on the way. All right, let's see what you guys are saying. Mr. High Will High Chat. Cuypers revenge game. Cuypers revenge game, possibly. Now, Chicago's the number 1 seed in the West in the MLS bracket, and Monterrey is the 4th seed. I don't think that the talent reflects those rankings in this tournament. This is going to be a tough game. I'm not really. We'll talk about the predictions here in a little bit because there's probably about 10 minutes until the game kicks off. But I'm not really sure who's going to. These tournaments are very tricky because while one team might be more talented, are they going to show up? Are they going to play their best match? How serious are they going to take it? There's all these variables for the game. Now, what does help is that this Monterrey team does have some Major League Soccer experience. They have some experience playing in some of these venues. So Diego Rossi playing as the 10 for Monterrey. Very sad to see him leave. There's actually like 3 former MLS players. Carlos Salcedo is in the starting 11 too. He played for Toronto FC for a brief stint. And then Chris Brady, pretty ideal starting back four. Gutman, Elliott, Waterman, Dean, Soletros, Davia. I mean, this is pretty much the ideal starting 11 for the Chicago Fire. For what's healthy at the moment. It's gonna be an interesting game. We'll see what happens. Will Cuypers claim the revenge dagger? That's what everyone's asking about, if he's going to be able to make the Fire pay for bringing Lewandowski in to replace him. We'll see. And Bolo to Atlanta, that's true. We'll see what's happening. We'll see if he ends up doing better than Emmanuel Latte-Lot. Who are you pulling for, Will? Monterrey? No, I'm not pulling for Monterrey. I mean, I'd like to see an MLS team win, obviously, but we'll see what happens. Hey, Will, big fan. Appreciate that, my friend. Come on, Lewandowski. PRT says, I saw the Vancouver is nearing an agreement with Udinese midfielder Rui Modesto. I have not seen that. When was this reported? Let's see. Rui Modesto. Was this reported earlier? Like today, or is this something that just happened? Let's see. Let me check this out real quick and see. Rui Modesto. Is he going to be a DP? I'm assuming he's going to be. Well, he's a fullback, so he might be a replacement for Ali Ahmed, which they never really replaced truly when they sold him to. Was it Norwich? I think he ended up going to Norwich. Let's see. I'm not seeing anyone. Who reported this? The concept of trying to grow your regional tournament and once the games start to heat up, you put it behind a paywall. Well, to be fair, this entire tournament I think has been behind the paywall. How is Monterrey doing in Mexico at the moment? Let's look and see what their standings are. I think they're doing pretty good. I mean, they've only played 5 games. I guess they played 2 more since Leagues Cup started because they took the break. So currently Monterrey is in 7th place right now. They have 9 points. They're 1 point out of potentially moving up to 3rd place. Still very early in the season. Club America is in 1st place in the league. Club America is the only team, if I'm not mistaken. They are. They're the only team in the league who hasn't lost a game so far in Liga MX. I saw it today. Do you remember who said it though? Who shared it? Let me just get this, fix this real quick. All right, we should be good. But yeah, this is an interesting game. Okay, so we're about 5 minutes from kickoff. What are we thinking about this match? Who do we think is going to win? Do you care about this match? Now, like I said, Leagues Cup is very, very polarizing. There's a lot of people who don't like it, and there's some people that find it all right. Where do you guys sit on the fence? Like, do you guys like this tournament? Do you dislike this tournament? Like, how do you feel about this game? How do you feel about this tournament? Do you care at all about this match? That's what I'm most curious about. That's what I'm most curious about with you guys. Thoughts on Jovic to Seattle? I need to do a transfer video talking about the moves that have been recently made, but Jovic to Seattle, I think, is a pretty big deal. I'm glad that they're making moves. Seattle are, because they desperately need to. Their team's been very bad. 8:35. Yeah, it's 8. Yeah, it's supposed to start. It normally starts 10 minutes after the kickoff listed time, so it's going to start at probably about 8:40 Eastern time. But I like the Jovic move pretty well. I think it was a good deal for both teams. I don't think Jovic was part of their long-term plans with Sporting Kansas City. And then I think that Seattle on the flip side desperately needs some players to help them out. They desperately need they need someone who can score goals and create chances. Jovic can't create chances, but he can score goals. So I'm excited to see what he can do for Seattle, and I think that he's a traditional Seattle player. I think that's a great pairing between the two. I'm excited to see what he can do with the Sounders. And I think for $6 million, that's a good deal. I don't have much complaints with that. I don't have much complaints with that, honestly. Why isn't it at Soldier Stadium? So Soldier Field, I think currently maybe the Bears, maybe something to do with the Bears. I'm not sure. The NFL season's underway or fixing to be. We're in preseason right now. So I think that potentially could be a reason why they're not playing any games there right now, or at least the Leagues Cup matches. Now, obviously, they're not playing a preseason game on a Tuesday, but I do think that has to do with it. So we'll see how much longer. If they make it to the final, they're likely to host the game. So if they end up hosting the final, I'm going to be curious to see if they end up. I'm going to be curious to see if they end up playing this game at Bridgestone, or if they're going to play it at Soldier Field. But what's your score prediction, guys? Do you think that the Fire are going to win this game with Lewandowski, or do you think that their former striker that Lewandowski replaced is going to end up winning this game with Monterrey? Well, who do you guys have winning this match? Who do you guys have winning this match?
This is the win probability, and this is a game that you think is going to be
Champions League spot. So I care. I also care as a fan of both leagues. I just want to push it forward to be an actual serious tournament. Yeah, I understand that. Chicago better peak up today. I hope the fans turn out in Chicago. It looks like it's a pretty empty. It doesn't look too full, to be honest with you. But what's your score prediction? We're about to kick off here in like 1 minute. What do you guys think the score is going to be of this game? I think Chicago loses this game 2-1 is my prediction. I think Monterrey wins this game 2-1. I think that, well, first of all, I'm a curse when it comes to the Fire, because every time I watch one of their games, more specifically when Lewandowski is signed here, they never score. So I've cursed this man. I mean, every time I watch them play, he never scores. So we'll see what happens with that. But I think it's 2-1. I think Monterrey wins. That's my prediction. 2-1, 2-1 Chicago, 2-1 Monterrey, 2-1 Chicago. Not gonna lie, part of me wants Liga MX team to win Leagues Cup just to put a boot up the ass of MLS and show them why they need to up the salary. Well, that is a good point. We'll see. Maybe there's a chance that no MLS team makes it to the semifinals, but we'll have to see. we'll just have to see what happens and how they like. This is one of the better teams remaining in the Champions Cup. I would say that this is the best MLS team in Champions Cup because Austin's not good. Columbus hasn't been very good. RSL has really dropped off after the World Cup break, and they sold Gozo. That was a huge loss. I would say that this Chicago Fire team is probably the best team in the tournament for MLS. So if they lose, I mean, they are the number one seed in the tournament, right? So if they lose, we're cooked. Like we're done. Austin FC sucks. Columbus is okay, I guess, now. I mean, I haven't really seen anything too crazy with them. And, RSL is not impressive. There's a realistic chance that MLS doesn't have a team in the semifinals. That would be a disaster, honestly, because that would mean that Liga MX is going to have 3 extra spots in the Champions Cup. That would be crazy. That would already make it harder for us. Okay, we're underway. Like I said, I got it 2-1 Monterrey, but we'll see. We'll see what Chicago can do tonight. Gutman just clears it away. I do expect this game to maybe be a little slow in the beginning just to fill it out. But what really scares me in Monterrey is that they got Rossi, who is very good. He was very good with the crew, and he's very good with LAFC. So he's a proven MLS commodity who's very good, and now he's the playmaker for Monterrey. And then Hugo Cuypers was the MLS Golden Boot leader, and they had to get rid of him. It's a shame that he wasn't able to stay in MLS. It's a shame he wasn't able to stay in MLS. 1-1 Monterrey takes it on penalties. I appreciate watching Leagues Cup so that the rest of us don't have to, right? Burnley losing to Salt Lake and Cincinnati. Yeah, no, they did. But I still think that we'll see. RSL they play Club America. I can't remember who they play. I haven't really checked the bracket in a minute because we switched back to MLS as soon as the quarter or the group stage was over with. So I haven't really checked out the bracket since then. I don't really remember exactly I remember most of the teams that are in it. I know every MLS team is in it, but I don't remember the matchups of who they play. Maybe Austin FC plays Club America. Not really. I don't really. Or did the crew play them? I really don't remember actually. Oh, nice turn by Robert Lewandowski. It's pulled down. Foul called on Monterrey.
It's a good foul from an experienced player. Salcedo, an MLS veteran, played a lot of different places in his career, showing early the physicality is going to be one way he's going to try to stop Lewandowski.
They call him El Titan.
Yeah, I'm not filled with confidence by the MLS representation. Let's go Santos Laguna. Yeah, I think that is one team. Toluca. So Toluca's, is it Club America? Yeah, that's right. So it's Monterrey, Santos Laguna, Toluca, and then Club America, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's the 3 teams. Santos is out and about, bro. Is it Santos? Who's the 3rd team? Let me look this up real quick. Or the 4th team? I know it was like a Leon. That's right. It was Leon. That's right. It was Leon. I thought it was Leon because I don't think they lost the game. I think they won they actually finished top of the table. So it's Leon, Club America, Toluca, and Monterrey. I know, bro. We've been playing bad for the last 3 to 4 years. It happens. All right, let's see what happens. Robert Lewandowski with the ball. Soletros back to Lewandowski. They really need a playmaker, though, too. I know that what's-his-face is supposed to be Franco is supposed to be coming back, possibly, but I still think they have a DP spot open with the sell of Hugo Cuypers. I think they need to add a DP playmaker. So Leon get to play a neutral venue then. Yeah, that's a shame, but yeah, that's true. They will. They'll play at a neutral venue instead of in Mexico. No, that game was in Salt Lake. Oh yeah, that game. Yeah, that's in Salt Lake. But they're going to play, if they win the championship game, though. I think it's going to be in a neutral site. After the group stage, MLS teams host the rest of the tournament. It's just the group stage are the only time that the Mexican teams got to play in Mexico. It actually looks like there's a decent amount of people at this game tonight. You know, it's a little bit busier than I thought for a Tuesday night match, right? Normally Wednesday night games are dead too, but this one actually doesn't look too bad.
You only have 3 real out-and-out attackers on the field.
Good ball.
Oh, nice ball, nice ball.
Working against Victor Guzman. Saletro slows it up, cuts it inside.
Oh, nice move by Zinkernagel. Zinkernagel lays it off to Soltres, back to Zinkernagel. Got some space, shoots it, blocked. Was that off the hand? That looked like they kind of bounced off the ground, then off the hand, but no call, no call. Gutman putting some pressure. Torres, he's going to have to boot it away. He does. He gets it out. I don't know how he got that away. Ooh, good defending. Is that Elliott? Oh, it's going to throw it for Chicago. That should be good now. Let me see if that changed. Let's see. Wonder if that fixes anything. I still don't understand why you guys would hear that. Maybe this fixes it. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. Because we're getting the better part of the tourney. Curious to see what Chris Brady does too. Chris Brady is a guy who is most likely going to get a call up to the next USMNT camp in September. So I'm curious to see what he does, you know, not just for the rest of the tournament, but that was a bad pass, but what he's going to do in MLS and hopefully be able to cement himself as the undoubted starter of the national team going forward. Saletros with the ball. Saletros lays it off to Gutman. Gutman plays it out wide, looking for Lewandowski. He finds him. Good touch by Lewandowski. Dean gets fouled, but no call. He gets shoved down. Oof. Bad pass. Sinkernagel's not able to get to it. I will say this pitch kind of looks like shit. I'm not going to lie to you. I think that might be a throw-in for Chicago. That looked like it went off the Monterrey player. But the Chicago team is starting to look a little better. Like they're starting to look like they have a little bit more chemistry amongst each other. They look like they're starting to have a lot more chemistry amongst each other in this you know, with Lewandowski, because in the first couple of games, which is too expected, he looked a little bit out of sorts adapting to the new team, but he looks like he's a lot more comfortable now and things look a lot better. Cool. Sounds good. Toluca is about to do a double and win the CCC and Leagues Cup. If they do, I wonder, and the runner-up will get the Champions Cup spot. So that honestly kind of devalues the game a little bit because Toluca might want to win it just to have the trophy, but they're not really playing for anything because they've already got a Champions Cup spot. That's one thing about, I mean, unless they just really want to like try to win every trophy in the continent, you know. But yeah, that's weird. I think Chicago looks all right so far. I can't complain with the effort and the looks. You know, 8 minutes in, they're starting to settle in a little bit better. Should Freeman and Turner be in consideration for the September camp? No, they should never play for the national team again. Ever, never should play for the national team again. Schwakey, Chris Brady, and insert random third goalkeeper. That should be the guys going forward. Don't ever call them up again. They have no business. Ooh, miscommunication there from Chris Brady. Toluca are favorites for sure, but they can't go in there with that mentality. That's true. Messi, Ronaldo, Messi for sure. Got to stay humble and hungry. I don't disagree with that, but like it is hard to play hard. It is hard to stay motivated for a trophy if it doesn't really benefit you because you're already guaranteed to be in the Champions Cup regardless. So it would just be adding a trophy to their cabinet. But do they value that trophy? Is the question. Do they care? Miami should be trying to dominate the continent, but they're falling apart. Yeah, Miami's cooked. They're in bad shape right now. They're not doing so hot. But we'll see how they handle it down the stretch of the season. Um, I mean, anything's possible. They can turn around. They weren't looking good last year, and they got hot at the right time when Luis Suarez got suspended. So that's something to definitely keep an eye on to see what happens. But I don't know. I'm not sure exactly when. I'm not exactly sure what their deal is going to be. Hoyos, I don't think is a good manager, and I don't think they made the right signings this summer. So we'll see what happens with them. I said before they won the CCC that Toluca are the best team on the continent. Probably for sure. I'd say that's pretty fair. Although I am pretty high on this Monterrey team now that they've added some of the best players in MLS. I think they could be right up there with them. If Chicago win, do they enter the CONCACAF Champions Cup? It really depends on who the Final Four teams are. If there's a team in the Final Four who's already qualified for the CONCACAF Champions Cup, then yes, they would qualify for the CCC. If they win this game and make it to the semifinals, they will have a very good chance of playing in the Champions League. I hate calling it Champions Cup because it sounds so stupid. I don't like cup. I want to call it the league because it is a Champions League. But yeah, the Champions Cup, CCC, they will qualify most likely. I would call it like a 99% chance they qualify for the CONCACAF Champions Cup if they win this game. Gonna be corner here for Chicago. I think it's Zinchenko taking it. He does. They get ahead on it. Goes out of bounds. Going to be a goal kick for Monterrey. Monterrey are applying the pressure. They are. I think they value it. Miami needs to stop buying big names and instead start looking at younger, hungrier players. Well, I think their model has been to get Messi who he wants rather than just getting the best players and surrounding him with the best players. And it looks like the goalkeeper's down right now for Monterrey. Might be a cramp, might have ran into someone. I'm not really sure, but we'll see. We're still looking at the goalkeeper. CCC should expand and have group or a league phase starting in the fall to coincide with the new calendar. I think that now the calendar is changing for Major League Soccer. They do need to, and plus I like Matias Almeida, by the way, for Monterrey. But I do think that now that they've changed the calendar to align perfectly with Liga MX, they definitely need to revise the Champions Cup to where it is like a legit Champions Cup where there's a group stage. Yes, I completely agree with you. I think that makes the tournament way more interesting than just making sure the Liga MX teams and the MLS teams just automatically qualify for the round of 16. Could you imagine if the Premier League teams, the Bundesliga teams, the Liga teams, or Serie A all just automatically qualified for the round of 16, or at least a handful of them did? That I think it's actually 27 now. They don't do 16, so let me rephrase that. It's like the 27. They kind of like have their own group stage with the smaller teams. But could you imagine if these teams just automatically qualified and they didn't have to play any type of group stage? That's the beauty of like it all. Like I think they definitely need to bring group stages back. That shit was awesome. That's awesome. Casemiro was a bad choice though. I don't know what do you think? Yeah, I mean just was unnecessary. They didn't need him. They spent a lot of resources on a guy that they didn't need. They could have gotten a plethora of other players that would have fit what they needed much more. And they got someone they did not need. They did not need. That they did not need. So it's a shame, but they have to. They're trying to make it work. They'll see what happens. Was Incanago good pass? Watch! Oh my God, just wide. Oh, just wide. Wow. I think he came back this season. He was on. Was it Zaragoza? Thoughts on LFC's new U22 signing? Very underwhelming. I think very underwhelming. Not what they need. They need something better. was a good pass by Zinkernagel. Horrible finish by Cilantros. Like, what was that? You know you're getting old when you can't remember both managers during their playing careers, or when you can remember both managers during their playing careers. That's true. I always enjoyed group stages. Keep did well. He did do well, but like I still think that he should have finished that. Great goalkeeping though. Oh, could have been dangerous chance there from the fire. Back heel, good pass. Chicago looked pretty good so far, though. I can't lie and say they look bad. There's been a couple mishaps or missed passes or maybe not the best finish, but they don't look horrible so far. I think they're looking very competent versus, like I said, Monterrey. They look more comfortable with each other, which is if you're a Fire fan, that's a sight to behold. Like that's what you want to see. Question is, how good is the team truly though? How good are they? Good night, Brazil. Are you already going to bed? You just got here, my friend. That was how I felt watching Chelsea and Fulham yesterday. When did I get so old? Only as old as you feel, though. Whoever wins Leagues Cup should get an invite to Copa Libertadores along with Inter Miami. That's interesting. That could be interesting. But the only problem with that is that if you start making this tournament an invitation, or the winner gets to go to Copa Libertadores, then this starts to feel like it matters more than CCC. You don't want that to happen. You don't want this tournament to feel like it's more important than the CONCACAF Champions Cup. I also think Central American and Caribbean Cups should be replaced with second and third tier tournaments, similar to Europa and Conference League. Include at least one MLS and Liga MX team, at least with second and third tier tournaments. I mean, they're definitely. I do wish that. I do hope eventually we do have a Europa League, or what is it, South America? Is that what it's called? Is that what it's like the second tournament for people who didn't qualify for Copa Libertadores? I do think they eventually need to have a second tournament for the teams in CONCACAF, because I feel like every other nation has a second Champions League. Oh, across the Zinkernagel, bad pass, headed away from by the Monterrey player, missed it out of bounds, going to be a throw in for Chicago. CCC is the most prestigious club trophy in CONCACAF by far. You won't hear me argue that. I have there's no disagreements with me. I think it's by far the biggest trophy. It's bigger than any trophy that you can win in either Leagues Cup, Apertura, Clausura, MLS Cup, Supporter Shield. It's the biggest trophy you could win. Do you think MLS teams could join European competitions one day? I actually think eventually, when MLS gets tired of Liga MX, I think that they're going to possibly do this tournament, not qualify for CCC anymore, just let it be an actual like tournament, and they're going to eventually have some type of partnership with the Premier League. The Premier League has always wanted to partner with MLS to capitalize on the American market. MLS just hasn't been at the level to where it makes sense for them to do anything with them, because it would just be a blowout. It wouldn't be competitive at all. But I know for a fact that the Premier League has always wanted to partner up and capitalize on the American market more so than they already have. I would not be surprised at some point if they come over here for the summer. Every single Premier League team, all 20 of them, come over here for the summer and play a whole tournament like this, similar. Like, I totally could see that happening. Totally could see that happening. Or at the bare minimum, we'll see the Premier League champion and the MLS champion play a game on an annual basis. I could totally see that happening. Ooh, miscalculation by Dean, but they're able to get away. Davila with a good steal. Zinkernagel to Davila. Ooh, nice pass, Zinkernagel. Oh, bad touch though. I feel old watching Flo Balogun playing for the United States. I met him at Hell End when he was like 13 or 14 years old. Copa Sudamericana. And so, yeah, so Sudamericana is the second tier tournament of CONMEBOL. Yes, they need to have something like that for sure. That's a true European leagues have slightly lower tier comps, which can be fun too. Like how CONCACAF, yes, the Premier League is so thirsty for American money. They are for sure. UEFA and CONCACAF are already in talks to launching a joint yeah, they want to join a nations league for sure for like the national teams. But I think the club level, I could see. I do think the Premier League wants to be more intertwined with the American market and more specifically Major League Soccer. That's just what I believe. I could be wrong, but that's an inclination I have. So we're 20 minutes in, it's still 0-0, and I think that this goes straight to. I know that, pardon my Leagues Cup knowledge, but I'm pretty sure that this goes straight into penalties if it's a draw after 90. I don't think they do extra time because they didn't do that in the group stage, which is a little different because they're on the points-based system. But uh, I do think that they go to penalties after 90 minutes. I have Monterrey been in the attack third thus far. Have Monterey been in the third attack? Yeah, yeah, they have been like once. Or they have. I think they've been like maybe once or twice. Good pass from Pineda. Campos with the ball. Campos lays off in the foul third right now. Cross looking for Cuypers, but it goes into Chris May's hands. I watch games from Copa Lib and Copa Sud, and I can tell the difference in terms of fan excitement and level of play. No, I think that that's probably true, but it also gives certain teams like something to play for. And it is cool to have a second tier tournament. And if you win it, like keep in mind this tournament right here is kind of like they're wanting this to be the Copa Sudamerica Americana, but it's not because every team is in this tournament. If this was a tournament that kind of, if you win it, you get the Champions Cup. It's like the teams that weren't in the Champions League, like right below, it would mean more to me personally. I wonder if MLS teams would be okay with a crossing the Atlantic multiple times a season. Um, Possibly. I don't know. Like I guess it depends on the comfort. Remember, they used to not even have. They used to have connected flights and stuff, man. Like the flying and travel was brutal in MLS. Any collab between the Premier League and MLS would have to be preseason. Premier League clubs already moan about to me. No, I totally agree. I think it would be in the preseason since they're both. But that's the cool thing now is that they're on the same calendar, Mister. They could do that, right? That would work because they're both on the same calendar. They're going to be, and they would be able to come over here. Go beautiful move by Zinchenko. Plays that wide, a little bit of weak pass to Gutman. He gets fouled. Lewandowski recovers it, lays it off to Latros, crosses, sends it to the rafters. Kid gets a ball. I think that the camera guy just had a decent flick there. With the new calendar, I'm looking forward to preseason friendlies between MLS teams and top tier European teams. I agree with that. That's really cool. And by the way, guys, real quick, if you're just joining us, we got 77 people watching with us live. We're at 30 likes. 30 likes, 77 people. Let's try to get to 50 before halftime. We got 22 minutes until halftime. Smash the like button if you haven't already. Help us out. Also, more importantly, smash the subscribe button. We are 570 subscribers away from 15K. 570 from 15K. So close to hitting our 15K goal. We will hit it this year, but hopefully we can hit it by the end of this month if things go our way. So make sure you guys hit that subscribe button if you haven't already and help us out. Reach our goal. The Diego Rossi got some space. 2-on-3, 2-on-3. Rossi looks for Cuypers, shoots it. Weak shot. He mishit it. Could have been a dangerous hit there for Hugo Cuypers, but he mishit the ball. Cuypers got it again. Ocampo shoots it into Brady's hands. I'm not a fan of preseason tournaments because I don't think they have much meaning. I understand that. Like, I totally get that. But I do think that they'll probably do it anyway because they're already doing some stuff over here in the summertime. 24 minutes in, it's 0-0. Monterey and Chicago are at a deadlock right now. Jack Elliott plays it out. Oh, miscommunication there, but I think Lewandowski able to get it. Foul by Monterrey. I think it's Carlos Salcedo. It is Salcedo. Called for the foul. Stands filled out quite a bit. Not bad for a Tuesday at a different stadium. Yeah, I can't lie that this is not. This is a decent showing for the game. It's not a bad showing for the game. Definitely fouled him though. He clipped his heel and then he shoved him down. So definitely a foul on Salcedo. All right, Dean with the ball, lays it back. Elliott with the ball. Ooh, Davia. Bad pass, bad giveaway. Soletros is so bad for Chicago. I don't rate him. I think he's always super. Oh, dangerous chance there by Monterrey. Best chance tonight for Monterrey. That was a beautiful chance. Oh, I can't believe he didn't score that. Tecatito had a great chance there. It's so close, like a hair away. Try to bend it top right corner. Going to be a goal kick for Chicago. A tournament every 2 years between the Premier League and MLS could work. Would have to be the non-international or international tournament years. Yeah, like 20, like next year, right? Like 2027, 2029, stuff like that. I do think it would help MLS though too, because it would help raise their profile of the teams they're playing against regularly, right? Bad pass by Chris Bray to bounds, going to be a throw in for Monterrey. 27 minutes in. Throw in for Monterrey. Was looking for Rossi. Not enough on it. Is it raining at this game? Because it sounds like it could be. I can't tell. Like sometimes you can hear like the water hitting like the microphone. Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm crazy. But when you're looking at it from this angle, you can't really tell. It's not until they zoom in. Ooh, Monterey's pressing. Uh-oh. Able to keep possession. Elliott with the ball out of bounds. Going to be a throw in for Chicago, but the press giving Chicago some fits here. All right, Dean. Oh, God, that was a bad pass. Very bad pass. Rossi, Tecatito, back to Rossi. Rossi got a little bit of space. Rossi dribbles. He dribbles, lays it off to Pineda. Pineda was looking for Rossi, but it's cleared away by Chicago. Ball had a little bit of movement on it. Salcedo has to hit out of bounds. Could be a throw in for the Chicago Fire. Do I think that Thiago's opinion about MLS is accurate in terms of representing other Europeans? Um, do I think his opinion reflects everyone? No, but I mean, I'm American. I like MLS. My opinion doesn't reflect um, every American that likes soccer or football, right? But having him on, especially with who he is, like he watches or does watch a bunch of leagues. He watches any league in the world, but having him on to show why he likes to watch MLS and stuff, and that there could be people who in Europe. I mean, there's several people that watch this channel pretty religiously who are from Europe that like MLS. But it's like that there are people out there that like MLS, and hopefully, like hearing him talk about it, especially because of the leagues he has access to on why he likes it, I thought was important, and I'm glad that he came on. I had a very good time talking to Fiago, and we're hopefully going to have him on again at some point in the future. 30 minutes, Monterrey nil, Chicago nil. Letro's taking the free kick. See what they can do on this set piece. See if Saletros takes it or Zinkernagel takes it. I'd say probably no. Saletros crosses it. Oh, good header, but right to the keeper's hands. You have to hear outside unbiased opinions on MLS sometimes to get a reality check. Was a good convo, I thought. I appreciate that. Yeah, it was cool to have him on. I mean, if you go check out his channel, which you guys should, if you guys haven't, you guys need to go definitely check out Thiago and make sure you support him. But the cool thing about him is look at all the games he goes to. He'll go to Denmark. He's been to Turkey. He's been to Brazil. He's been to so many. He's been to the Netherlands. He goes to all these different leagues to experience the games and rivalries, which is so cool, man, because he gets to see a different perspective on some of these matches. So, like, I feel like having him come on to talk about it means more maybe than some of these casual fans, just because he gets to experience all these other leagues that many people have never got to see. So, like, that's what makes him so unique, in my opinion. Zinkernagel with the ball gets pushed off, but he's able to keep it in play. Goes around the defender, no foul called. Oh, bad miss hit. Goes in the keeper's hand, though. Could have been a dangerous chance there. So bad the Mexican player actually pushed the referee. That's an automatic red card, but nothing happens, Peter says. There was a lot of truth in what Fiago said. Yeah, I think so too. I mean, I like that he's willing to go to all these different games and experience the game, in all these different places. And he still has a lot of places to go to in MLS. And I joked with him and told him he's gonna end up moving to the United States, and he said you never know. So that'd be pretty cool. They keep it in play. They do. Monterrey, good pass. Tecatito cuts right. Ooh, nice fake out. Cross it with his left. Elliott clears it away. Back to Tecatito, though. Got it like right back to him. It's like a magnet. Another cross. Gutman keeps it in place. Wow, I cannot believe he kept that in play. I thought that was either going to go out of bounds or a foul was going to be called. Gutman plays that wide, looking for Lewandowski. Good pass from Gutman. Can Lewandowski get to it? He turns. No one's there, though. Zinkernagel with the ball. Zinkernagel lays it off. Oh, too much on that pass. Was looking for Lewandowski. Timbers would have been my recommendation too, or Austin. I think that Portland's so cool because of the history of the stadium, Providence Park, and the renovations they've done have made it look so incredible. And I'm not saying that Austin's environment's not cool too. Q2 Stadium is very cool, but like Providence Park is historic. I mean, it's been around for so long. I think that would be very, very cool place. Very, very, very cool spot for him to go to. There's a lot of cool spots he should go to, though. Maybe that will be like one of his journeys that he goes to every single Major League Soccer stadium at some point, which I'm sure he probably will. Lewandowski with the burst. Yeah, I didn't know he could do that, honestly. I thought, "Oh, okay, okay, there's no way he's getting past this. There's no way." Oh, Arteaga lost possession. Gutman, they got some numbers, got some numbers. D. Tejan loses possession, though. Campos plays it deep. Tecatito. Arteaga crosses it. Ooh! Could have been a dangerous chance there. Hugo Cuypers can get a good hit on it. Gonna be a goal kick for the Chicago Fire. Agreed, I was there in 2015 before they added the second tier stands. It's really nice too. Jonathan says just able to flip the game on. Have there been any quality chances yet? There has been maybe like two or three quality chances. There was a really good chance by Monterrey. I forgot who it was, but I think it's Ticatito had like a top right. He tried to bend it top right, super close, maybe like a couple inches off. Chicago Fire, nothing too serious. I think in the first half, nothing too crazy. You haven't missed too much. I'll say that you haven't missed too much. Yes, been back and forth. It's been entertaining, but you haven't missed like a crazy chance, like nothing too crazy. There's been like two decent, really good chances. Villarreal signed Nathan Saliba. They are signing. Oh, here we go. Tinkernaga with the ball, lays it off, looking for Lewandowski. Lewandowski with the ball. Oof, deflected off the defender. You know what's so crazy is I've been saying this the entire time we've been watching these watch alongs with Chicago, but like man, Zinkernagel had like 19 assists last year for the Fire. I'm not impressed with him, guys. I don't think he's horrible, but my God, he's not the playmaker. I remember I said that they need a playmaker desperately, and I had all these Chicago Fire fans attacking, saying, "Oh, you don't know what you're talking about." Oh, that was a good pass. Good pass. Ooh, Kuipers mishit it. They're gonna call a foul. Is that a red? They're gonna call a foul on Brady. Is it gonna be a penalty? Chris Brady gets a card, so it's gonna be a penalty. Gonna be a penalty for Monterey. Let's see. Let me look at the replay on this. Two former teammates, by the way. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Chris Brady hit him in the face. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Chris Brady got it. Definitely fouled the shit out of him. Let's see. Watch it up close. Cross over the top. Brady. Oh my God. Yeah, he punched him in the mouth. Oh damn, I bet that hurt. Yeah, he's definitely. I don't know what he that mistime punch was like crazy bad. I don't know if I guess he didn't mean to do that. Like he was obviously trying to hit the ball, but he just punched him right in the face. That's definitely a yellow card, and now it's going to be a penalty for the Chicago or for Monterey, and they're going to have a chance to go up 1-0. I'm hoping to go to Etihad Park one day in the future, probably once the kids have grown up. Oh, in New York. Hello, Will Angus. How we doing, my friend? I have a bet that there will be at least two goals in this match. I think it's gonna be 2-1. And by the way, it looks like Hugo Cuypers like busted his lip or something because he got hit so hard in the face. Zinker is a winger mostly, right? He is. He is. He plays on the right wing, but man, I mean, he had like 19 assists last year. I just don't see it. That's assault. That should have been a red. Listen, I could see where you might think it should be a red. I'm kind of on the fence about it just because I don't think he intentionally, even if it was reckless, I don't think he intentionally meant to punch Hugo Cuypers in the mouth. I think he was literally going to punch the ball out, and Cuypers hit it with his head last second, and then that forced him to hit him in the mouth. Totally yellow card though. I'm not saying it couldn't be a red. I could possibly be convinced otherwise, but I don't know. I think that was probably just a yellow. Just to be honest. All right, let's see what they do. Here we go. Brady about to concede the first goal. All right, let's see. Let's see if they can stop this. Oh, they're gonna go to video review. They're gonna check it out and see. Oh my god, dude, we're gonna have like 10 minutes of added time. This sequence right here has been 4 minutes, and this sequence right here has been 4 minutes, and now they're going to video assist. They're gonna go to VAR. So, I mean, are they gonna see if it's a red? I mean, is that what they're gonna try to look at? I mean, yeah, he's going for the ball. I don't think he was trying to like knock him out. I mean, are they trying to see if this was a red? I mean, do you guys think that's a red? Goalkeeper deserves the red on that one. Brady said, "What's that's what you're getting for leaving." Brady about to concede the first goal. We read that. Stadium looks full now. Berhalter slid the ref a 10. They're going to change it, bro. Not like this. Let's see. Hold on. No red card. Okay, so we're back to the way it was. Ocampos to take the penalty. All right, let's see what Ocampos is able to do against Chris Brady. Campos up, take the penalty. Ooh, oh, he missed it. Holy shit, I thought he made it. Oh my God, it hit the post so hard. Okay. Oh man, I thought he totally made that. I gotta watch that replay. It looked like it went in. What happened? Did it go off Brady? Did it go off the post? It was like I mean, that was like a freaking missile. Okay, hits it. Yeah, he just hit the post. It was a rocket though. Goes full power, hits the post, missed penalty. Huge save right there, or sigh of relief for the Chicago Fire that they were able to get away with the missed penalty there. Hello for me. Thing is, Kuipers is moving fast. Goalkeeper's arms are slow to rise. Yeah, it's hard, it's easy to say shit about something when it's in slow mo, right? It looks completely different. It was a penalty. Wow, I thought it was in two. Never a pin. The ball don't lie. That's funny. But that was guys, that was a freaking rocket though. Like I didn't think there was any way he said. I thought that was like buried. And it went off the post. They're pressing again. It's giving trouble to the Fire, but they're able to get through. Gutman with the ball. The problem with Chicago is they don't have a lot of speed. Like they miss Bamba. Where the hell is he injured right now? Like they just on the counter, they just don't have the speed. A lot of running, like jotting on the field. 43 minutes left in the or 43 minutes into the first half. We got 2 minutes left, probably 8 minutes of add time. I know that there's going to be a crazy amount of add time in this game. I just know there's going to be a crazy amount of added time in this game. Throw in. Gutman looking for Lewandowski. Lewandowski, good touch. Plays it back to Gutman. God, they're pressing like hell. Lewandowski with a pass to Zinkernagel. Good pass from Lewandowski. Zinkernagel with the ball fouled. The Salcedo again. You better be careful. He's already on the yellow. You better be very careful. Yo, by the way, do you guys like the collared kits? Like, do you like the collars on the jerseys? Because I personally like some of them. Like, I don't like all of them, but I think they look pretty cool and like classic. Like, I don't know, they look very. I think they look pretty cool. But I know there's a lot of people that don't like them. So, I mean, where do you guys sit on the collar on the jersey? Lamba played really bad last game. That's why he's benched. They could really use his space right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. They definitely could use his space. I'm not a fan of the collar. I like the collar. I did, like I said, I think it depends. I mean, isn't that kind of like Madrid always has a collar on their white kits at least. Nickernagel, terrible, terrible free kick. Dejan, Dean. My team's had collars as a kid, especially in the 90s. Ever since I can remember, I've been popping my collar. Hey, 3-6 Mafia reference. 3-6 Mafia reference. Love it. Oh, take a Tito with the hit out of bounds. Going to be corner. Yeah, corner for. All right. Oh, 4 minutes of ad time. Really? I thought it was going to be much more than that, honestly. I thought they were going to probably add quite a bit more time than just 4 minutes. Very interesting. Anybody else have TV pixelation problems having it on both my tablet and TV reset 3 times? I'm personally not having any pixelation issues. I'm not bothered either by collars. Every football shirt I had as a kid had a collar. Yeah, I think they're cool. I think they look classic. You know, they can look very like the Chicago Fire jersey replicates one of their classic jerseys, and I think it looks cool to have the collar on it. Oh, good save there. The Campos got a head on it, but good save by Chris Brady. Let's see if this blunder by Brady wakes him up and he can have a good game. I do think he's going to have to if they want to win. Oof. Lewandowski slipped. God, this pitch is in terrible condition. That's like the 5th or 6th slip we've seen in this game. People are slipping all over. There's divots in the pitch everywhere. I mean, this field looks like shit right now. This field looks terrible right now, and it's playing terrible. You guys are slipping and falling and tripping and everything all over the place. Not a good. I mean, there's another fall right there. This is like the 8th fall I've seen so far in this game in the first half. Bro, Levi's gonna score. We'll see if he does. I mean, every time I watch one of their games, he doesn't score. So we'll see. Maybe the curse will be broken. The wait time is calculated to be added on the field of the half is the best argument of sports being rigged. It feels randomly made up every time. It's true. I won't disagree with that. There was definitely more than 4 minutes of wasted time, but you know, it is what it is. Isn't this a USL field? I recognize the name. Bridgeview is the old home of the Chicago Fire. I think that the NWSL team plays here now. I'm not 100% sure, but I don't remember what they use it for primarily now. But I think the NWSL team plays here, if I'm not mistaken. Could be wrong though. I could totally be wrong about that. I'm not sure. Playing with collars is very uncomfortable to me. Then again, I did not like collars since it was part of my high school's dress code. No, I get that. I get that. Oh, dangerous chance here. Is it a Campos? No, it's not. Diego Rossi with the ball. Rossi. Oh, take a Tito. Was looking for Rossi, but he's chopped down. Is that Dean? Is it Zinkernog? Yeah, Zinkernog gets a yellow card. It's going to be a free kick in a dangerous spot. Probably going to be the last. Probably won't be the last play of the game, but it's going to be one of the last plays of the first half. That might have been a little soft. I don't know. I mean, he definitely did run into Diego Rossi, but I think that might be a little soft. Zinkernog gets yellow regardless, though. I think that was a little harsh, too. I agree. All right, let's see who takes this free kick. Is it going to be Diego Rossi? Is it going to be a Campos? Is it going to be who's taking this free kick? Like a Tito? So not Rossi. I don't know what's going to happen to Soldier Field. I think it's ridiculous that they're actually going to move. It's crazy. To move to Indiana, absolutely insane. All right. Cross. Oh, dangerous chance. Goal. Monterrey. Beautiful set piece. Poor defending by the Chicago Fire. Monterrey pull one before the end of the first half to go up 1-0. Beautiful cross executed there. Put it in a perfect spot. Beautiful. Was he offside though? Let's see who touches it. Yeah, I don't know. He might have been. Was he offside? He might have been a hair offside. I like to see the other angle on that because he might have been off his line just a little bit, maybe just a tad. Jack Elliott, man, what are you doing? Oh man, I think he might have been offside a bit, guys. I got to see the replay on when the ball was touched and where he was at, but it looked like he might have been a hair offside. Are they gonna look at it? Guzman was the one who scored. Are they gonna look at this though? No, they're gonna allow the goal. I guess he was onside. First half will be out. All right, that's in the first half. Okay, I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick and then get my phone because I left it charging. I want to ask you guys this. Give me your first half rating for both teams, 1 through 10. What would be your first half rating, 1 through 10, for the Chicago Fire and Monterrey based on their first half performance? And I want to play a quick ad too from our sponsor, FanDuel, while you guys give me your first half ratings. We'll be back in like maybe a minute or two. Hey everyone, quick word from our sponsor, FanDuel. If you're into soccer like I am, you already know how exciting La Liga, the Premier League, and MLS matches can get. With FanDuel, you can make it even more fun by placing bets on your favorite teams and matches across all three leagues. Whether it's a Premier League showdown, a La Liga thriller, or an MLS game with your local club, FanDuel makes it easy and exciting to bet on what you watch. Just remember, you have to be 21 years or older to play. Please bet responsibly and only if you're of legal age and in a state where it's allowed. Download the FanDuel app or head over to FanDuel.com, sign up, and get in on the action. Thanks for supporting the channel through FanDuel. All right. See what you guys think about this first half. Let's see what you guys think. Chicago 6, Monterrey 7, Chicago 5, Rayados 7, Monterrey 6, Fire 5. Triple G dropping the ball. We'll see. I mean, he might give us a special here. Might do what he does best. I think for the first half for me, honestly, I would probably say Chicago was probably a 5 and Monterey was probably a 6. Even though they did score, I do think that Monterey probably was slightly the better team, and obviously they scored, right? But I do think Chicago showed some promising things. They have some struggles. They don't have any speed in the final third, and I think that's a huge issue. I think they need someone dynamic that can kind of put pressure on the back line of opposing teams, more specifically Monterey. But if they could have they need a playmaker, and I think they need some speed on the wing. If they have that, I think they'd look a lot different, right? But they've had some chances. They have had some dangerous opportunities, but Saletros with that miss was just a huge missed opportunity. And also, you got to think too, Monterrey could very easily be up 2-0 right now. They could very easily be up 2-0 because of that penalty that they missed. So we'll just have to see what happens. And we'll have to see what happens the second half and if they can do a little bit better. But you can see right now that they have some holes on this team. Send the link. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, my friend. The first half was a movie. I don't know if it was a movie. It might have been like a trailer, right? I don't know if it was a movie though. And Campos, I mean, he blasted that penalty and just missed it. Like that was a rocket, and he wasn't able to convert it because he shot the ball too damn hard. So, but that was a beautiful set piece right there. They got them that goal. I just wonder if he was slightly offside. That angle looked like he could have been. That angle looks like he could have been offside. But I guess we'll never know now, right? We'll never know now. So it's 1-0. Like I said, so Chicago had 54% of possession to the Monterrey's 46. Chicago had 4 shots, 2 on target to Monterrey 7, 3 on target, right? Let's look at the Fought Mob ratings too, because this is sometimes inaccurate on Apple TV with games. Can be inaccurate sometimes. So let's see what they say on Fought Mob. Let's see. All right. Okay. So Fought Mob has it 59-41. How are these statistics so different? Interesting. Fought Mob has it at 59-41. Chicago in the advantage there on possession. Total shots. Monterrey has 8 and Chicago has 4. 2 on target for Chicago, 3 on target for Monterrey. So, I mean, they're clearly dominating most of the statistics except for possession, but when it matters most, final third, they're definitely looking better. Yeah, I don't know. I think Chicago, it might be in trouble. I think they might be in trouble in this game just because I just don't see. I mean, they could pull one back though. They could very easily pull one back. Also, hey, I want to say this too, real quick. Rest in peace to Dolly Parton. I just want to say that too. Tennessee icon passed away today. Very tragic thing for the state. So I just want to say rest in peace to her. Very sad time for the state of Tennessee, and just thoughts for her and her family. That was pretty devastating news for the area today. So how are we feeling about this game though? What do you guys think Chicago needs to do in order to win this game? Because obviously most of you are probably watching this from an MLS perspective. What do you guys think they need to do in the second half in order to win this game? The Chicago Fire, that is. What do they need to do in the second half in order to win this game? The Chicago Fire. And also, too, what do you think the score prediction is going to be? It's 1-0 right now. Chicago definitely have a hill to climb here. I don't really know who they're going to count on to get them out. Now, they do have Jonathan Bamba like on the bench. We talked about that. I do think they maybe need to bring him on the second half. Someone mentioned in the comment section that he had a poor second half in his last game, or maybe they said just a poor game in general. But I think they need to bring him on in the second half to change it up, to try to like get some spark in this game. So we'll see what they end up doing. If they do make any adjustments, it's Greg Berhalter. Maybe he's not going to, but they need pace on the wing. Yeah, they do. They desperately need some pace on the wing, and they need some creativity in the midfield, like really, really bad. Like really bad. It's kind of a common theme with a lot of MLS teams more recently. So they need some people to, or they need not people, they need someone who can create chances for them on the wing. Or chances in the middle and on the wing. They need some creativity in the final third. It's a huge issue for a lot of Major League Soccer teams right now. Huge issue for the LAFC. Huge issue for LAFC. Huge issue for LAFC. Huge issue for LAFC, but we'll see what happens with it. We'll see what ends up happening. So I think halftime will probably start up in maybe 2 or 3 minutes. Maybe. What do you guys think is going to happen in this game? Who's going to win? Do you think Monterrey is going to just run away with it? I thought they were going to win 2-1. Do you think that they're likely to win this match, or do you think that the Fire are able to pull one back and make it interesting? What do you guys think? What the hell was that LAFC signing earlier? No one knows who he is. No one knows who he is. Nobody. I don't know what that means, but okay. 2-1 Monterrey. You think that so you're still sticking with your original prediction. I'm assuming that when you said 2-1 earlier, you meant that Monterrey was going to win over Chicago. Yeah, this would be bad. This is the number 1 team Leagues Cup for MLS, and getting them knocked out. They're the best team remaining for MLS. Club America is going to beat Columbus. I think that Toluca is definitely going to beat Austin. Leon plays RSL tonight, and they're playing in Colorado, which is interesting. This is supposed to be a neutral site, which is insane. But they're playing RSL tonight. If Leon beats RSL, we're really cooked. Like, it's going to be a Final Four Liga MX. That would be a disaster for Major League Soccer if that happened. That'd be an absolute disaster. And Leon hasn't lost a game in the entire tournament. All right, let's see. I'm going to do a poll here, too, because we'll do this. Who's going to win this match? Monterrey. I'll do them first. Monterrey or Chicago Fire? We'll just do the poll for it. I think this was like one of the better chances MLS has, and it's not looking so good. By the way, too, we'll probably end up doing a watch along for Inter Miami this weekend, because I think that Alexis Sanchez might be making his debut, and Inter Miami need a win desperately. Like, desperately need a win. So I think we might do a watch along for the Inter Miami versus Montreal. Who was the one guy that played for Barcelona in 2014 and he moved? Wasn't there a winger that played for Barcelona then moved to Chelsea? Was it Pedro? Was it Pedro? I know Alexis Sanchez moved to Arsenal in 2014. Is that who I'm thinking of? Was it Pedro that was the winger? Yeah, Pedro. Yeah, he moved to 2015, moved to Chelsea. That's who I was thinking of. That's interesting. I just randomly thought of him too, because Alexis Sanchez played for that team. Pedro played for that team. And I remember they both moved to Premier League teams. Looks like Pedro just actually retired himself. If a Final Four of Mexican teams happen, MLS will change the format again. Hopefully they just get rid of it, man. I just hope they get rid of it finally. Underwhelming. We need to fully get rid of the financial restrictions in Major League Soccer. No, I mean, we've been knowing that, though, but that's not going to happen. That's just not going to happen anytime soon. That's not going to happen anytime soon. Yeah, Pedro. I remember him going over there, and because I remember that Chelsea in 2014 team, that was a year before, though. The 2014 Chelsea team, they added When they won the Premier League, they added, this was the year before that he went there, but they added Cesc Fabregas. They added Diego Costa. Who else they had some other guys that they added on that team too. I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken. That team was good though. That team pissed me off. I'm not gonna lie to you. That 2014-15 Chelsea team pissed me off. But you know, it is what it is. I'm not a big Chelsea. I'm not a Keyshawn, if you're in here, I'm not a big Chelsea fan. No offense. No offense. Who do you guys think had the best transfer window in the world this summer? Like who do you guys think had the best transfer window in the entire world this summer? Oh man. Who had the best transfer window? League Cup's still going through it, and I thought it ended. No, it's still got a couple. It's still got a couple. It's still got a couple weeks left. Do people not think that Barcelona had a great summer transfer window? I mean, maybe Gordon was a little bit overpaid, but getting Rodri, they were able to get a striker if they get Lautaro Martinez, which would be okay, and then maybe getting, maybe if they could get like Julian Alvarez, that would be interesting. We'll see. I'll tell you September 2nd, right? Barca by far, the midfield is insane. Dude, they better win in Champions League. I ain't gonna lie to you. There's like no excuses this year. This team is nuts. This is the best midfield they've had since Xavi, Iniesta, and Busquets when they were younger. Like this is the best midfield they've had. Striker's an issue. Maybe they could still get one before the summer ends. They desperately need a striker though too. They desperately need a striker. Desperately need a striker. All right, second half's about to start, guys. If you haven't already, make sure you guys smash the like button down below. We're at almost 50 likes. We're going to get to 50. Maybe we'll get further than 50. So make sure you guys subscribe or hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel. We are 565 subscribers away from 15,000. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. It helps us out as a channel grow, especially if you guys enjoy the content. Let's see. Does Nashville SC resonate with you enough to make you a fan? No. No team resonates with me enough to make a fan except for the national team. And that right there. This is the only club team that I am a fan of. It's the only club team I'm a fan of. Rodri was a superb deal. They just need a striker. They need it bad. They need a striker bad. It was okay. Barca didn't get their promised targets. The Julian Alvarez thing obviously fell through, but maybe they could still get Lautaro Martinez, which would be all right. You know, hate both Barca and Real Madrid. I got no clubs in Europe. Maybe you should get one, man. Adopt one. Get you a European club. Can you add to the fold with the Galaxy and was it Pumas? Is that your other team you like? I can't remember what your Liga MX team was that your family likes. Pretty nice night too in Chicago. 73 degrees. Not too bad. If Alvarez goes to Arsenal, I think Barca might go for a Gallo Caras. Man, that'd be underwhelming. I saw rumors they said Lautaro Martinez was still like a possibility. I just don't know what Inter would charge for him. Out of bounds going to be throw in for Monterrey. Yeah, see, I remember. My family goes for other clubs, for the other clubs. Oh, nice with the top, looking for a Campos. That's a foul. No call, though. That could have been a dangerous foul there. Cuypers the ball, lays it off. Right side, lost space to the right back. He crosses it. No one's there to get it, but they're able to. No, Zinkernagel maybe. God, Zinkernagel was so slow. Did you see him get? He had an advantage to the ball right there and just got beat on speed. Man, he's so slow. Who's underperforming more this season? Miami or LAFC? They're like a parallel there. Like they're both underperforming, but for different reasons. I'm not really sure who's underperforming more. It's like different ways. One can't score and the other one can't defend. So I don't know. There's an argument to be made for either one, but the fact is both of them are definitely underperforming this year. Monterrey has a 65.8% chance of winning this match right now. And Meki Skill says, "What's up? It's been a while since I've seen you. Maybe you popped in during the Leagues Cup. I can't remember if you popped in during the Leagues Cup or not, the group stage. But it's good to see you, my friend. Let's see. Columbus is underperforming more than either. Now there's truth to that. We'll see what they can do against Club America. Right? That's going to be a big test for them. Club America's playing very well right now, so I'm not feeling too good about that. Oh, it's a bad giveaway right there. Was it Zinkernog with the bad giveaway? Was it Dean? Dean with the bad giveaway. I did in the Leagues Cup. Looks like Liga MX could be have 4 teams in the final 4 this year. Latoro wouldn't be cheap if Inter Milan sell him. Gaio Caras is probably more realistic. But do you think he's good enough for what they need? Now, is he good enough to what they have right now? Yes. Is he good enough to win a Champions League at Barcelona as a striker? That's the question. That's the question I wonder, you know? Oh, Chris Brady, bad pass. Gutmann's able to save it, though. Their pressing is killing them right now. Oh, bad giveaway. Gutmann able to win it back. Jersey pulled, though. Foul called. Surprised that wasn't, I guess maybe it's just a foul called. No yellow or anything. Who are some of the best players to ever play in the Mexican League? The best players? I mean, you'd have to ask a Liga MX historian. I'm not really sure who we'd consider. I mean, some people consider Andre Pierre Gignac to be the best player of all time in Liga MX, but I'm not sure. Imagine if Liga MX wins Leagues Cup and next year MLS wins CONCACAF Champions Cup. Ooh, I would take that trade off. I would definitely take that trade off. That would be awesome. Well, Rossi lays it off to Dean, try to flick it behind him, but no one was there. So Salcedo with the ball. No. I think Salcedo might actually been taken out because he's got the yellow. I didn't notice any second half substitutions. There could have been a couple, but I didn't notice any. Ronaldinho, yeah, he played for who did he play for? Oh, it's the team I always butcher their name. It's like 2014. With Yamal and Rafinha and Adele, maybe this is Mike feeding him. Gaio would score goals. Hope Miami can somehow win Campeones Cup against Cruz Azul for the sake of MLS, but very hard. I don't know. I think it might be tough. MLS stock is down right now. MLS stock is done right now. Zinkernagel with the ball. Bad pass, bad giveaway. Dude, Zinkernagel's, does anyone really think this guy's that good? Like, I think he's ass. Like, I just don't think he's up to the standard of, like, what they need. Acampo crosses it. Hit. Oh, dangerous chance. Rossi keeps in play. Acampo's with the ball. He's going to cross it. Acampo crosses it. Head out of bounds by Gutmann. It's going to be a corner kick for Monterrey. It's down due to their own Restrictions. It's so tragic. Endless potential wasted for no good reason. I don't disagree with that. I don't disagree with that. All right, corner for Monterrey. Let's see what they do. Are they going to play it short? Play it short. Cross. Oh, dangerous chance possibly here. Davila boots it away. Do you think Salt Lake City has any chance of winning this tournament? No. No, I don't. I think they're kind of going the wrong direction. Chris Brady with the ball. Oh, Chris Brady almost fluffed right there. Gutman has it. It's going to be a throw in for Chicago. 54 minutes in, 1-0. Monterrey with the lead. $54 minutes, 1-0 Chicago, down to Monterrey. Zinkernagel lays it off. Waterman was looking for Zinkernagel. Soletros lays it off to Dean. Dean slips again. Common theme. Soletros. Oh my God, he had a guy wide open in the middle. What the is this guy? Dude, some of these guys, man. Oh! Zinkernagel's looking for Lewandowski. Not able to get on the other end of it. But man, there's been so many opportunities. Like that was what was Soletros thinking? He had a guy right in the middle. He didn't have his head up. Look at that. Look at that divot in the pitch, though. Everybody's just falling and slipping and everything, man. This pitch is in shambles right now. Is Lewandowski meeting your expectations so far since he joined? I haven't watched him any of his matches yet. No, he's doing all right. I mean, I think he's fine. I wouldn't say that he's meeting expectations or failing expectations. I think he's doing just right. I mean, I want to wait till the end of the season before I make that call because it's still so early and it's the halfway through the season, more than halfway through the season, new teammates and all this stuff. Well, Gutman, good touch. Gutman down left side. One guy there. Gutman. Lays it off. Oh my God. Is that Zinkernagel? Dude, this guy is ass. Do people think he's good? Dude, he is nowhere as good. Like, yes, of course you can miss shots, right? No one's saying that, but my God, dude, that was a terrible whiff. He's inherently bad. Zinkernagel's been bad, like really bad, you know? Let me move this down a little bit. Is this on 500? Okay, cool. Like, holy shit, man. Davila gets taken out. Looks like Laud is coming on. Or Lude. Looks like they're making 2 substitutions. Now, look, he has 5 goals and 8 assists like in 2026. I'm talking about Zinkernagel, but he just doesn't look as good, man. He doesn't look as good. Like, he looks very uncomfortable. Maybe I'm being harsh, but that's just my honest opinion. The finishing this game has been embarrassing. It's been really atrocious, honestly. It's not been good. Not been good. Not the best. Not the best. $41 votes. Most of you guys think that Monterrey is definitely going to win this game. We'll see. Hoping for a penalty shootout, Lot says. We'll see if it gets to that point. '59th minute, still down 1-0. I expect that the Fire will probably make a couple more substitutions as well. Oh, what the hell is he doing? I think he thought the ref might have been a Monterrey player. Oh, just poked away. Ocampos thing took the ball. Bad giveaway right there. Gutman with a chance here. Gutman lays it off. Zinkernagle pulls one back. There you go. Tied. He just redeemed himself. That's the great thing about sports, guys. You can be ass and have a terrible game, but you always have the possibility of redemption, right? You can play yourself back into a positive light. Beautiful chance there. Bad giveaway from Monterrey there to give the goal to Chicago, though. Like, that was no bueno. But Chicago is able to pull one back and cut the lead to draw now. It's a tie. 1-1. Gutman, beautiful layoff. Zinkernagle, great finish by Zinkernagle. Great finish. Great finish by Zinkernagle. Went through was that Salcedo? No, that's Salcedo. Went through his legs. He did hear us. Besides Miami and Nashville, who else can contend for MLS Cup in the East? Nobody, I don't think. We're going to pins. He heard us. It's straight to penalties without extra time. I think so for even the entire tournament. I do like Gutman. He looks like he should be running a pub. He does. He looks like a bartender, man. He just looks like he should be running an English pub. So we got a game here. It's 61st minute, 1-1 now. A lot more interesting here for the Chicago Fire. Maybe they can pull this off. Gutman has been very good in the attack. I don't know how he is as a defender. Like, I still think he's a suspect defender, but his attacking prowess is very good for Chicago. Oh, that was a bad pass. Able to keep possession of the Chicago Fire. Zinkernagle with the ball. Plays out wide. Oh, that's a bad pass. Bad pass to Gutman. Too much on it. Out of bounds. See? He was playing well. He does something like that. I mean, listen, good goal by him, but man, he does some stuff that you're just like, shit, man, what the hell is that? Chicago comeback loading. Monterrey are rattled. Why do I have a feeling that Liga MX is going to take this league's cup? I think there's a good chance they could. And guys, we got 80 people watching us live right now. This is going to be an interesting finish to this game. If you haven't already, smash the like button. We're at 46 likes right now. Let's try to get to 50. We're 5 away. We got 80 people in here, which means that not everyone has liked the stream yet. What are you guys doing? You got to like the stream if you haven't already. It helps your friend out, MLS Moves. More importantly, you got to be subscribed, guys. We're trying to hit 15K. You got to get that 15K by the end of this month. We need your help to do it. So make sure you guys subscribe to MLS Moves if you haven't already. Just a simple click of the button helps us out so much. What if Leagues Cup was actually expanded in numbers of games and played a Liga MX MLS seasons reduced a bit? No, don't do that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. That's a Champions League. We already got one of those. So I would be opposed to that personally. That's just me though. That's just me. That is just me. Uh-oh. Danger spot here for Monterrey. Lays it off. Cuypers. It was a good move. Great move. Cuypers takes the ball away from his teammate. Lose possession. Lost space here. Come on, Luva. Oh, bad pass. Bad pass by Lewandowski. Looks like Monterrey has a player down 2 right now. Is that Salcedo? No, it's Corona. No, it's Tecatito. Man, this pitch is just an absolute disaster. Oh man, this pitch is a disaster. I don't really think any MLS team has a chance to win it. Probably not. What does moves mean? Like transfers? It can mean whatever you want it to mean. Like it could be it's just a figment of your imagination. Do you want it to mean I'm making moves like making videos, transfers, trades? There's all kinds of different moves with just besides just transfers, right? Especially in MLS. I wouldn't be surprised if every MLS side loses in quarters. What year is going to this League's Cup going to end because only for the money? I think once the Apple TV deal ends in 2029, that this will be over too, because it's kind of like coincide with it. It's part of the deal. Can't wait to get a Big Mac at McDonald's Park. Yeah. It is funny as hell that they have his McDonald's Park. That is funny. But maybe they gave him the biggest bag, so they did it, you know? That's why they did that. Because the money they were offered to do for that for the naming rights to the stadium, right? All right, here we go. We're back up. It's gonna be 5. There's gonna be the random added time here. I'll look up here in a second, make sure that it is going to extra time if they Detejan not able to get a good touch on it, lose possession. But I am curious to see if it does go straight to penalties after this. Average suburban yard has better grass. That's true. Cuypers needs better service if Monterrey wants to win, and that's why they added. Diego Rossi. He was supposed to be their playmaker, right? Hasn't really worked out like that. Hell, maybe Chicago can win this outright. Let's just see what happens. Oh, Gutman was making a good run. Oh, he missed him. Good run by Gutman on the left side. Oh, that was a nice. Oh, that could have been a nice 1-2 right there from Lewandowski. Leva. Ooh, taken away by Monterrey. Drada boots it deep. Waterman takes it. Dean with the ball. Passes it to Waterman. Chicago's starting to dominate possession here. Diego Rossi. Diego Rossi's been kind of disappointing. He's had a couple moments where he's been very elusive and dangerous, I would say. But then there's some times where he's just kind of like taking too many touches, heavy touches, not doing enough. DT Jean gets bodied. It's going to be a throw in, I think, for Chicago. I think we see another goal. It could be. Do you think Diego Luna's career with the USMT is done? I wouldn't say it's done, but it's definitely like hanging by a thread. I wouldn't bet on him being a long term piece of the national team going forward. Oh, that's definitely a foul. Yeah, definitely a foul. Definitely a foul on Pineda. Yeah, he got him the side of the hip. Gonna be a corner for Monterrey. 70th minute. Takatito to take it. Takes the corner. Head away by Waterman. Oh, that could have been a dangerous chance there. Deflected off of a Chicago Fire defender, and the ball like broke a different way. It looked like it was going to our left, and quickly went right and goes out of bounds though. But that could have been a dangerous chance. Pacatito with the cross. Oh, nothing there though. DT Jean, is it going to be a throw in for? It's going to be a throw in for Chicago. This goes to penalties. Who you got? Oh man. I don't know. That's a good question. It's 50-50. I know I'm not trying to cop out. Obviously, it's 50-50, but I could see it going either way. I don't know. I could see Chicago shitting the bed. I could see Monterrey shitting the bed. There's been a lot of things like that happen in Leagues Cup history. Slatros. Zinkernagel. Oh, Zinkernagel chopped down. No call, though. Wow. There you go. All right. This is going to be a free kick in a dangerous spot. We'll see who takes it. Lewandowski, you think he could take a penalty, or you think he could take a free kick close to the box? Would you trust him to do it? Would you trust Lewandowski to do that? All right, so Zinkernagel looks like he maybe will take this free kick. Oh, Lewandowski's trying to make a run behind the defense. So Letros deflected, going to be a corner for Chicago. Levy could, but he'd be better trying to get on the end of something. Yeah, no, that's true. That's true. All right, it's going to be a corner for the Chicago Fire. 74 minutes into this game, 1-1. Chicago pulled one back by Zinkernagel in the 59th minute. Sletros plays it short, looking for Zinkernagel. Sletros dancing around, crosses it, headed away by Monterrey. Zinkernagel tries to save it. He ends up putting him in a dangerous spot. Is that Rossi making a run? Rossi. Acampos with the ball. Rossi. Acampos cuts back. Lays it off. Cross. Dangerous chance here. Oh, too high. Over the crossbar. Going to be a goal kick for Chicago. Going to be a dangerous chance there for Monterrey. Dangerous chance here by Monterrey. Well, they're getting physical. They're pressing again. Gutmann was looking for. He was looking for. Was it Lud? He was looking for? Maybe not. Oh, Lud. Oh, that was good dribbling by Lud. Can he save it? He can't. Oh, he can. He keeps it. Oh, gives away. Or Lud. Robin Lud. Lud. Lod. Bad giveaway there by Monterrey. 75th minute, 1-1. You know, why are they doing man of the match with 15 minutes plus ad time left? What are they thinking? Like anything can happen in 15 minutes. It could be dead even between a couple of guys. They're having to play for that last spot. Like what the hell? Fire would be scary if they add one more DP. I still think they need to add a playmaker. I think didn't Goretzka sign with someone? Was it a Premier League team that he signed with, Goretzka, or is it a Turkish team? That wouldn't be surprising. Leon Goretzka. Let's see. I know he definitely signed with someone more recently. I just don't remember. Yeah. So Aston Villa, but Aston Villa just got Aston Villa's up. Actually, they're still in the Premier League. Yeah, I thought he signed with the Premier League team. Oh, dangerous chance here. Oh, booed away by Sletros. Oh, dangerous move. Oh, Monterrey's threatening. Looking for a Campos. Campos gets it down. Crosses it again. Too much on that. Out of bounds. Going to be a goal kick for Chicago. Sound with Aston Villa. Yeah. I thought he did. I don't know if it's officially official yet, but I thought that's what had happened with him. So that's a shame. That could have been a guy that the Fire could have signed to pair with Lewandowski and Bomba as their 3 DPs, but it is what it is, right? It is what it is. A little too much on that pass from Chris Brady. Could have been dangerous. Elliott plays it to Gutman. Gutman boots it deep, looking for load, but out of bounds. Going to be a goal kick for Chicago, or for for Monterrey. Goretzka isn't official yet. Yeah, that would have been a nice move from Chicago. When I had Alex Calabrese on, he said that they maybe would have been able to sign him as a non-DP. I just didn't think that was possible with what he was making at Bayern. I thought he would have to be a DP. So if they came at him trying to make him a non-DP offer, it makes sense why. Well, nice touch there by Zinkernagel. Oh, bad pass. Saletros with a bad pass, but booted out of bounds. Going to be a throw in for Chicago. But if they weren't offering him DP money, it makes sense why he went to Aston Villa. Oof. Dangerous chance there. Into the goalkeeper's head. Hands. Andrada. Campos. Gutman. One-on-one. Gutman gets going to get a yellow for that. Gutman with the yellow. Yeah, definitely a clear yellow card. I mean, he had him tied. He had him tied up. Lewandowski, good touch. Lay off to Zinkernagel. He's able to get to it. They had numbers if they can. Oh, God, bad touch, bad back kill by Zinkernagel, man. He's killing this team. Yeah, so it does go straight to penalties if it's tied. So we got like less than 10 minutes left plus add time. It'll go straight to penalties if this result holds. It'll go straight to penalties. Man of the match so far. Man. I don't feel like anyone's really came out. I think Takatito has been pretty noticeable in this game. But I don't think there's been one singular person to me that's just been like, yeah, this guy's a clear-cut best player of the entire match. You know, I mean, Zinkernagel scored the goal for Chicago, but he's been disappointing most of the game. He's left a lot on the table. The left back who had the assist for Monterrey has been playing pretty well too, I think. Why is it Toluca, Club America, and Leon aren't playing at home? Because it's League's Cup, man. League's Cup logic. Do you think it's likely at least one MLS team qualifies for the next Club World Cup? I don't know. If they don't change the rules, no. Lewandowski goes around. Bad pass by Lewandowski. Who would have thought? Maybe it was a bad run. Maybe they were not on the same page. But Lewandowski visibly frustrated after that play. Campos cuts back, shoots it, blocked. Is that Waterman? Oh, Pineda! Oh man. Oh my God, my prediction. My predictions come into fruition. I said 2-1 Monterrey. I said 2-1 Monterrey. Looks like that's what's going to happen. It's going to be 2-1 Monterrey. 83rd minute, Monterrey pull one back to take the 2-1 lead over Chicago. And it looks like they're going to probably most likely advance to the semifinals of League's Cup. But my God, what a beautiful, beautiful shot by Pineda. Was it Pineda? Was it? Yeah, it's Pineda, right? What a shot! Golazo! Oh my God, Chris Brady, bro, what are you doing? He should have got that. Chris Brady sunk. Chris Brady, dude, Chris Brady. Chris Brady's concerning me big time. That was a beautiful goal, though. Yeah, Pineda. So 84th minute, they've taken the lead. It looks like the score is maybe coming to fruition. I said 2-1 before the game. Looks like that could very well happen. If I were Chicago, I'd be bringing out Jonathan Bamba. I mean, I'd be making every last substitution you can make. I think they got maybe 1 or 2 left. On the volley, too. That was a beautiful goal. That was a beautiful goal. No hating. That was a beautiful goal by Monterrey. Jonathan Bamba comes on for James Dean. So they're going for it. They're throwing the kitchen sink at it. They got 6 minutes to pull one back to try to get this thing to penalties. There's no extra time. If it's tied after 90 minutes plus add time, they're going straight to penalties. The intensity is just dialed up here. 3-on-2 chance right here. Lay it off. Is that Rossi? Bad hit out of bounds. Going to be a corner for Chicago. Or no, sorry, for Monterrey. Is it a corner? Yeah, going to be a corner kick for Monterrey. So I wish you could speak Spanish, bro. No, I know. I need to maybe I get some Rosetta Stone for Christmas. All right, corner Monterrey, head away. They'll keep possession though. Play it back. Boots it wide left. Miss hit. Going to be a throw in for Chicago. Substitutions made. Corona coming out. Rodriguez coming in for Monterrey. $86 Chicago better put it in gear. They're only going to have 3.5 minutes plus add time. Could be like 2 or 3 minutes, maybe 7 minutes in total. Maybe 7 minutes in total to score a goal. Pull one back to send this thing to penalties. Oh, foul. Pulling the jersey? No yellow for that? Okay, it's gonna be a yellow. Is that gonna be a yellow on Diego Rossi? Yeah, yellow on Diego Rossi. Pulled his jersey and chopped him down. All right, guys, 87th minute. We got a couple minutes left. We'll see what happens. We got 100 people watching. Smash the like button if you haven't already. We're 2 likes away from 50. Hit the like button for the last 3-4 minutes of this match plus added time. Help us out. Also, make sure you hit the subscribe button if you're new. Make sure you're subscribed. We're 565 away from 565 away from 15K. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Help us out, and little bell notification so you don't miss any of our videos. Show your support for the channel. Hopefully you guys enjoy the content. Lewandowski with the touch. Miss hits it. Jack Elliott able to win possession back. Heads it to Gutmann. Gutmann down the left side. Crossing it deep. Not necessarily a good cross there from Gutmann, but they're able to keep possession. Bad pass to Zinkernagel, but they keep possession. A lot of lazy ass passing tonight, guys. A lot of lazy ass passing tonight. More specifically from Chicago. Waterman to Bamba to Zinkernagel. Gutman's got a lot of space. Gutman's got a lot of space on the left side. Good God. Gutman was wide open. Oh my God, dude. This is pedestrian. This is amateur hour. This is amateur hour. Minute and a half left to pull one back. Campos wins it. Campos plays it wide. Is that Rossi? Might be Rossi. Out of soccer, are you going to watch Avengers Doomsday? Yeah, of course. I went and watched Brand New Day the first day it came out. What a effing goal, right? If Monterrey and Leon win their games, then there's going to be a 7th Liga MX team in CCC. Yep. Not good. If you're MLS, not good. No bueno. No bueno. Jack Elliott plays out to Waterman. Jack Elliott plays it deep, looking for, is that Bamba? Maybe it's not Bamba. No, Bamba's more in the middle. There's 4 seconds left in regular time. We'll see how much add time's left. Ooh, back heel flick by Campo. Out of bounds, going to be a throw in. Let's see how much add time is. How much add time we got in this thing? No confirmed added time just yet. Two substitutions for Monterrey. I guess they don't have the added time because of subs. We'll see here in a second. Diego Rossi comes off. Torres comes off. You see that pitch flying behind his heel when he was running? Piece of grass flew up in the sky. All right, I'm going to say 4 minutes. I could be off. I'm going to say 4 minutes. We're already wasted quite a bit. Let's see. 5 minutes. Okay, 5 minutes of add time. 4 minutes left for Chicago to pull it back. Let's see if they can do it. See what Chicago can do. 5 minutes left. 4 minutes have already, or 1 minute's already been played. Three minutes left. Need some more urgency from the Fire if they want to pull one back. More urgency. Well, just wait till there's all Liga MX teams on this home soil. I'm gonna go crazy if that happens. Zinkernagel. Dangerous chance. Missed opportunity. Dangerous opportunity right there. Dangerous opportunity whiffed right there. Oh my God. It could have been a dangerous opportunity. That could have been something. It's going to be a free kick for Chicago. 2.5 minutes left of add time. 2.5 minutes. Need some urgency from the Fire if they want to win. Guaranteed Champions League spot, essentially, if they win this game. Especially if Toluca wins. Top 3 finishers get a Champions League spot, Champions Cup spot. Toluca wins, the Fire would get a spot. Getting beaten. Let's see. Well, Will, you watch any club games from South America or Europe or just MLS? No, I definitely do. I watch Barcelona quite a bit. I watch a lot of soccer as much as I can. I don't watch a lot of South American soccer. I don't know really where to find it. I mean, I probably would watch the Brazilian league, but I watch a lot of European soccer, like a lot. I try to watch Saturday and Sunday mornings Premier League before the NFL games. You're right about Zink though, but Chicago don't have the depth in their squad to sub him off. Man, he needs to be better. Salt Lake or Leon? I think Leon. Now, Salt Lake City playing in Colorado, right? Not a far distance from their home stadium, but we'll see. I watch Copa Libertadores highlights on YouTube religiously. No, I do that, but I haven't watched a game. You know, I haven't watched a South American game in a while. God, I think the last time I watched one was maybe Boca versus River Plate a while ago. I don't remember. I can't remember if that's the last one I watched or not. 40 seconds left. 40 seconds left in of added time. We'll see if Chicago can pull one back. Looks like I think it's a free kick for Monterrey. It is a free kick for Monterrey. So Shanu's coming on for Monterrey. All right, free kick for Chicago. It's going to be the last chance, most likely last chance for Fire to pull one back to tie this, to send it to penalties. Chris Brady with the ball. Plays it to Zinkernagli, comes back deep to get the ball to push it forward. He's not careful. He's going to lose possession. Just lobs it up, looking for Lewandowski. Bomba! Oh, can't get to it. I think he kept it in, though. It's going to be a throw in for Monterrey. That's the final whistle. That's the final whistle. Monterrey has beaten Chicago, I think. All right, they're throwing drinks at the okay, so I guess Chicago fans are pulling the Liga MX. They're throwing drink cans at the Monterrey players. Yeah, they're throwing drinks on the pitch. Not good. Okay, well, I guess Chicago has lost to Monterrey. Looks like a player's down. Looks like it's pretty bad. Hopefully he's fine. I didn't see what happened to him. But look, Chicago lose 2-1. That's what I kind of thought was going to happen. An MLS team has been eliminated, so that means one Liga MX team will make it to the semifinals of Leagues Cup. We'll see what happens. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. If you did, make sure you guys hit the like button on the way out. Make sure you hit the subscribe button on the way out to support the channel if you haven't already, and hit the little bell notification so you guys don't miss any of our videos. Hope you guys have a great night. Appreciate everyone who tuned in for us. And also don't forget, MLS Moves is presented by FanDuel. Until next time, guys, I will see you all soon.